What's up everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. EMT here, and in this video, we are taking out for a spin 3 brand new Polar Pro Quartzline filters. Let's dive in. Now, Polar Pro reached out and sent us their brand new Quartzline filters, the Bluemorphic, Goldmorphic, and Mist. The Polar Pro Quartzline filters will start at $119. They're made out of a beautiful brass frame, which is by far one of the thickest and strongest filters I've ever held. I personally have 82mm size, that is the diameter of my lens. So I took these 3 filters out for a spin in a couple of different environments for us to compare the image quality and what kind of look we can achieve with them. Now, these FX filters blew me away because you can achieve fantastic looking video, but you're also protecting your lens while you're filming. The Polar Pro Bluemorphic filter achieves cinematic flares. If you do a quick search on the internet, you can find that anamorphic lenses for SLRs, good anamorphic lenses, can actually be very expensive compared to the starting price of $119. Switching over to the Polar Pro Goldmorphic filter, very similar to the Bluemorphic. It allows you to create those anamorphic-like flares without spending a lot of money on lenses, but this one reproduces a gold warmer flare. And if we compare these 2 filters side by side, you can see that we get a little bit different results, and this opens up the possibility for you to be able to match the desired color flare to your scene. If your light source is not warm, the actual tone of your flares will vary. But when we actually use, let's say, the Goldmorphic on a warmer tone, you get some awesome, pronounced, thick lens flares. So I have definitely loved having these 2 filters with me at all times because I can get to match the filter to the light source. If I am filming something with warmer tones, I switch over to my Goldmorphic, while shooting neutral light or a little bit colder light sources, I'll go ahead and put in the Bluemorphic, and that gives me that cinematic sci-fi-ish lens flare, and honestly, without buying an anamorphic lens, which is one of my favorite parts. Both Bluemorphic and Goldmorphic allow you to interact with the position of the lens flare itself just by rotating your filter. This is really cool because it allows you to achieve amazing in-camera effects without any editing, and then throw these pictures in Lightroom or videos in your editing software and create some pretty awesome cinematic sci-fi looking images. The third filter is the Polar Pro Mist. This filter will diffuse light sources and give them a little extra glow, a little bit of bloom, and it enhances the mood. It gives it that extra sizzle without compromising on your color, without compromising on your contrast, sharpness. It's just beautiful. These filters are made out of Cinema Series glass, made in Germany, anti-scratch, anti-oil, and hydrophobic coatings. This is fantastic if you're touching your filters, or let's say you're in the rain or it starts misting. These filters are going to repel, so to speak, the water in order for you to keep your image sharp and clear. But one of my favorite things about this filter system is the defender case. This is where the filter resides. It's a really nice and sturdy case. It's actually protecting it. If I toss it in a bag or anything like that, the filter is well protected inside this Defender case. It's fantastic. And what's really cool is that while the filter is inside, you can remove one of the caps and just simply screw this on top of your lens. And the filter is actually right there, and you just simply remove the Defender case and that's it. Another discreet and really cool feature is that if you're actually using a Defender case with your filter and it's protecting your camera, you're gonna end up with just an empty lid, so to speak. And if you have multiple filters, they have actually added this wedge design, these two little sections in the back of other filters, right? So let's say you have 2 or 3 different filters in your bag, you can actually grab one of those caps and actually screw it on behind another filter so you don't lose it. So it creates like a little sandwich. So that's awesome. Now, I am personally blown away that we can get those amazing lens flares with these filters without getting an anamorphic lens, especially those in the Star Wars section with the warmer tones and all that good stuff. That was some good cinematic stuff. And these filters from now on will be in my camera bag because not only I can use them to capture cinematic looking video, but also images. Here are some of the shots that I was able to capture with the Polar Pro Quartzline filters. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create relevant content for you. Links for the Polar Pro Quartzline filters are down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and a sub. And as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.